have to get a job sooner or later, so we might as well know how to survive a job interview. You need to know how to prepare, act, and even dress for a job interview. There are several tips that you need to take into consideration before you have your job interview. Have you ever wanted to know what you need to do in order to impress your future boss? There are several things you need to do during your job interview as well as beforehand. You need to make a good, long-lasting impression on your future boss. We're going to give you step-by-step instructions on what you need to know in order to survive your job interview. There are several things that you need to do before you ever set foot into a job interview. There are several things that you need to do for preparation. According to Ms. Allison Ross, in an article entitled 10 Great Tips to Make a Good Impression, she says that if you have days to prepare for your interview, which most of the time you don't, but if you do, then you need to have a family member practice asking you difficult questions such as, what makes you nervous? Your future boss is just trying to test you to see how you handle difficult situations. Ms. Kate McLean's in an article entitled, How to Survive Your Job Interview, you need to do your research. If you go into your job interview knowing a little something about the company, then this can really set you apart from all the other applicants. Ms. Ross goes on to say that you need to ask yourself why you wanted the job in the first place. If this saying that you want the job isn't a good enough reason for your future boss to hire you. It's also very important that you dress the part. What you wear to a job interview speaks volumes about you. For example, if you go in looking sloppy and slouchy, then your future boss is going to think that you just don't care about this and you're not taking it seriously. However, if you go in looking very nice and professional, then your boss is going to think that you really care about what you're doing and that you are really taking this seriously. In an article entitled, What to Wear to Your Job Interview, The New Rules, by Ms. Amber Caller, she says that you need to look professional. She also says that what you wear to your job interview speaks volumes about who you are as a person. She goes on to say that you want to look good standing up as well as sitting down, due to the fact that most of your job interview is going to be conducted while sitting down. You want to conduct yourself properly right from the beginning of the interview all the way to the end. You need to be as polite as possible from the start. Ms. McLean says that you need to be punctual for your interview. You need to arrive 5 to 10 minutes early as if you were showing up for work. If you show up late for your interview, then then your boss is going to think that you're going to continuously be late for work. However, if you show up on time or early, then your boss is going to think that you're a very punctual person, that you'll always be on time or early for work. This will also set you apart from other applicants. If another applicant is late and you're on time, then that makes you look better than that person. When you sit down and your interviewer starts interviewing you, you want to make sure that if you have a question, go ahead and ask it. This shows your future boss that if you don't understand something on the job site, that you will continuously ask questions until you do. It's also help you to where if you go ahead and get it off your chest to where you don't forget to ask it later on. When your future boss isn't only going to be concerned about what you have on or what your answers to the questions are, which this is a big part. It is very important that you act like yourself. Your future boss wants to get to know who he or she is hiring. He wants to get to know you, the real you. It is important that he gets to know who you are and who you are as a person. If you are not yourself and you do get the job, then you will continuously have to keep being the fake you, and the truth will eventually come out. It always does. There's no need in lying to yourself or trying to be someone who you think that they want you to be. Some people just try to act like something they are not. Just tell your boss the truth right from the get-go. He will appreciate it in the long run. If they find out that you lied to them, then they are not going to be happy. And you could even possibly lose your job. Most bosses don't appreciate being lied to in the first place. We have now gone over what you need to do in order to have a successful job interview. In conclusion, there are several things you need to do for your upcoming job interview. I have outlined them on this board. Number 1, have a family member give you a test run. Number 2, do your research. Number 3, ask yourself, why did you want this job in the first place? Number 4, make sure to dress the part. Number 5, be on time. Number 6, be as polite as possible. Number 7, if you have a question, go ahead and ask it. Number 8, tell the truth. And number 9, be yourself. It is important that you do your research as well as dress for success. You want to be on time and be as polite as possible. Finally, you want to end your job interview on a good note. Say something like, "It was very nice meeting you and thank you for your time." This will leave your boss with a good impression of you. If you follow these simple guidelines, then your boss will be very impressed with you and you will most definitely get the job. Good luck in all of your future job interviews. I just know you do fine. Thank you for your time. Did you turn it off?